I'll keep the extra knockback for now, to maintain some extra challenge. Compared to everything else I've encountered so far in the game, these optional challenges aren't really that tough, even if we're comparing it to the NES era. Then again, this game is more along the lines of tough and fair, whereas many NES and SNES games were tough but unfair. How did it not hit me there? By the way, using that HUD removal charm actually costs 1 slot. Contra depends on the game. Do I still have that? Yeah, I do. Perfect, now I 3-shot them. Whoa! I didn't latch onto that by accident. I'm thankful the Byries didn't make a return. That ladder placement is kind of trolly. To make up for their fast attack speed, they're not that durable. Overall, compared to Stage 4, Stage 5 was easier. Far easier. And all the deaths so far have been my fault, not the game's. That's a sign of good game design. You feeling that all of your deaths are your fault, not the game's. Let's see if we can clear the game again without gaming over. The biggest mistakes I keep making are misjudging my jump distance and misremembering where the platforms are. See what happened? I still don't get this room. Why only put coins here? There must be some sort of Easter egg in there. Wow, it usually takes 12 to 14 hits to defeat them. Now it only takes 7. Nonetheless, I'm still liking this game. I wish there was a New Game Plus mode, or there was a cheat mode where I can enable all the charms at once. I wish there was a charm to increase the number of iframes I have. If I waited, I could have survived that. Oh well, all for the sake of doing this faster. That charm is stronger than I thought it would be. If you're an intermediate player, I'd suggest saving it for the bosses. Does it really feel tougher? It feels about the same difficulty as normal mode. Even the bosses feel about the same. Them moving and acting faster may just be the placebo effect. Or it could also be me getting better at the game. You're right, Jaden. When I first started playing this, I found it rather unforgiving. But once I crossed the threshold of level 4, it became far easier. It became far easier. It's interesting comparing this game to something like Super Cable Boy. Whereas that game was a precision platformer, this one's far more lenient. In that game, small mistakes can easily result in death, but here it's far more forgiving, especially once you get the double jump. As Jaden pointed out, every single boss battle has its own team. Usually these sorts of retro throwbacks only have one boss team for all the regular bosses. Only the final boss has the luxury of having a different team, so this one went the extra mile. If you're watching the LP version of this and are wondering what happened to the number of coins and lives I had, long story short, I had to game over in order to obtain a charm. I reached a point of no return. I'll point it out when I get back there. Out of all the levels in the game, I don't really have any major complaints about them. Just like with Veteran Mode, I still maintain all the charms I had before. All for decreased dash cooldown, and the All Charms achievement. See this? Once I cross past here, I can't make the jump back up here. I put a temporary platform here so players can backtrack. Once you cross past the screen and hit the checkpoint, you're out of luck. And that's all the heals. Good point, Jaden. Why don't we have a Mudman yet in Mega Man? It'd fit in nicely as a non-traditional water-based RM. Something else I've noticed, this is one of the few bosses that actually has a critical phase. The only other boss I can think of which has a critical phase is the final boss. Somewhat of a missed opportunity if you were to ask me. On veteran mode, fine, most of the bosses don't need critical phases, but for hardcore mode, please add them.